Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be going over the Part 8 JoJolian stands and which of them can be ultimate cars. Let's go.
So first, soft and wet. Does that beat cars at all? He can plunder, right?
Yeah.
Can he plunder his? You can I know he can plunder like aspects, and he has Killer Queen's explosion powers.
What exactly can, soft and wet plunder from cars that will stop him?
He can only really. I don't think he can do too much. Like he can remove sight, and then he can remove sound. And I think he could remove friction from the ground, but then cars just flies away. So it's like, I don't think he can plunder memories. He can only do physical things and aspects of a person. I mean, yeah, he's really just slowing cars down, and also, soft and wet does not have very high physical strength. It's below Golden Experience, and I think even below Stone Ocean. Or not Stone Ocean, Stone Free.
I would say actually Stone Free is the weakest of the JoJo Punch Ghost.
Yeah, I think it'd just be much more deceptive than a lot of these other stands because of its ability.
I guess you can like store sounds and just kind of like mess with cars for like an hour or so before cars just like finds a buck-toothed weirdo and kills him.
Better than Kraftwerk.
Little sailor boy's gonna go sailing up to heaven.
Is it better than?
Right below Kraftwerk.
So now what do we have? We have
Easily Park.
Oh, map stand, GPS stand, yes.
The thick stand, yes.
Yeah, that stand is kind of thick for whatever reason. The stand just kind of GPSs you around and tells you like safe spots to go to, basically, just avoiding danger for a bit.
Yeah.
So it's like get away from cars.
Yeah,
it's a worth it to ride.
Cars like directly in front of you. You like make a U-turn right now. It's like, well, no, duh. I was gonna do that on my own. It's like supporting another person.
So it's like the only way boingo kind of thing.
Yeah, you need a. It's better than Oingo Boingo, but like still pretty.
Paisley Park can still punch at least, you know.
Yeah, just a very.
It's just gonna be like it's gonna more or less feel like a little kid punching you, no?
Yeah, you know, just like a little child, a little baby boy punch.
Yeah.
So this probably
baby girl
gets effed by cars, that's for sure.
Well, yeah.
Wheel of Fortune.
Oh my gosh, the GPS is below the car.
now we have Nut King Kong. Does it do like anything against the ultimate life form?
Is that the motorcycle stand?
No. This is a Joshu stand.
Oh, King that. Okay. So yeah, no, I think that could actually do pretty good against cars because you're able to like. It's like Bruno's sticky fingers, but with nuts.
Yeah. I would actually argue it's a little bit better with Bruno, right? Mm-hmm. As we saw with Giorno almost like zoom punched him basically because he like threw his fist out.
Yeah.
Because they're connected to his arm. Meanwhile, with Nut King Call, you're like fully taking apart their body, which the sticky figure can also do.
There's more utility, but like with the overall ability to just dismantle someone, Nut King Call is better.
I would probably still put Nut King Call below. Can
we put it lower because Josu's haircut's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life?
No, we cannot put it lower because of the haircut. For Moon King?
Okay, so that's I mean, you can make everyone look the same to cars.
It's able to create like living organisms out of anything.
Like origami. It's origami.
Yeah.
Oh, I made a car into a lion, but I don't know if you can fold a car. I don't know if you can fold a car. Like I think you just take like
it would be folded regardless though, because it's a stand. It just works.
See, fine.
So it definitely gets effed by cars.
Yeah.
I would say because from your description, maybe below Bastet.
Better than Cream Starter.
Yeah, Cream Starter. Yeah, because Cream Starter anyone can use and anyone can see.
Yeah, which means cars can use it. Yeah, Stray Cat's bullets are at least useful. Alright, King Nothing. One of the greatest songs ever.
Yes, but unfortunately not one of the greatest stands ever.
Yeah, it's a very good support stand, which a lot of these stands kind of are.
So it's like tracking, right?
Yeah, it's able to like disassemble itself into like puzzle pieces. and
Which
it's able
looks
to
cool.
track a person. It can track a person or any object through its scent, like how it smells.
No combat ability. Can't punch or
It
But,
can
like, not
punch,
well.
but like I don't think its punch is anything to ride home about.
Yeah, kind of like a
It's-
Paisley Park kind of punch, you know?
Yeah, you know, you just grab a puzzle piece and then you throw it at someone, and that's basically the same effect.
So, does it do worse than Paisley Park?
I would say tracking is better than navigation.
I mean, but like navigation is eventually leading you to a thing that like they're almost like the same thing in a way.
Yeah, effectively, it does the same
Yeah.
thing against cars.
But I would honestly, just because King Nothing looks cooler, I would put it above Paisley Park.
Okay.
It has a
same
cooler
thing,
name, but you
but,
forget
like,
Yasuo is
It
best
looks
girl.
cooler. Oh, Yasuo is we're okay. Never mind.
We're
King
getting
Nothing goes
sidetracked.
below.
Okay, next, Speed King.
That's what they called me back on the streets
No.
when I was dealing drugs.
Alright, Speed King's soaring heat and objects.
Speed
any
King's
location.
face makes me uncomfortable. It's like a sex
kind of
doll
like
gone
a-
wrong.
I guess you could almost think of it as
A clay sex doll.
no.
It's like you're like, what are you gonna make in pottery class, little Jimmy? It's like I made Speed King.
Okay. Act 3's ability to put sound into things, kind of like the sizzle.
Mhm.
You mean Act 2?
No, that's 3.
3 is the heavy. That's why it's 3 freeze.
Right. Oh, I'm so
There's the dumbass.
so smart. I was just staring at Tusk because Tusk does show up in Act in JoJolian.
So, like that, like sizzle.
okay,
It's just a
but-
minor heat ability.
I wouldn't say minor.
But does it do anything against a regenerating clam armored life form?
If Speed King touches cars, it stores heat within cars,
Hmm.
or at least where he touched on cars. So you know,
So,
so
like-
that heat could also it could be very hot. Still gets F'd. It's just how F does he get?
I want to talk.
What's in the higher echelons?
Of getting F, Little Feet, the Darby Brothers, High Priestess.
Why is the Darby Brothers so high still?
Darby Brothers belong there. Continue.
They don't.
Gotcho, Spice Girl, Jeb, the Fool, Echoes, the horse thing,
The
Wired.
rat used by the
Okay, I
rat.
would probably honestly actually I'd put it above Wired.
Alright.
Alright.
So now we have Kira Queen.
Killer Queen.
Killer Queen.
Killer Queen.
I would still say
I mean, it's slightly different, but it does the same like touch them and they explode kind of thing.
And then also, but this time its explosions are real explosions.
But it's still like an
yeah, but
absolute.
also-
but like also think about this, right? He can send little sheer heart attacks into your
Yeah.
veins.
and he
Ooh.
can send multiple sheer heart attacks, and they can be of different size.
Okay, this goes F's cars.
Yeah,
versus-
I would put it. I would put this Killer Queen above the original one actually.
Really?
You can send many sheer heart attacks through his blood, and guess what? When those explode, those are blowing him apart from the inside as well.
Killer
Yeah,
Queen looks
Party Killer Queen is stronger
menacing
than
though.
him.
So
Yeah,
now we have
because-
fun,
That
fun,
doesn't
fun.
do it.
Okay, so this
Mhm.
stand's stupid. It gets messed up. Like this is a dumb stand. Like, okay, so how it works is, you know, you have to be directly above someone, and then on top of that, they have to have an open wound on one of their limbs. And then when you're above them, basically, you have to do a bunch of prep work, which wouldn't even work on cars, because thumbtacks and razor blades and pin needles are not gonna cut. Cars is gonna be like, I hear someone trying to do some crazy nonsense upstairs, jumps through the floors and guts this man. The end.
So
Yeah,
gets F'd.
Yeah, fun, fun, fun. You just got done. All right. on.
It's below Paisley Park. Well, I don't know. I
It's
think I'd
like
put it above.
try. It's just not gonna
But
work.
it's not gonna do anything. Yeah. So
You're
just
just a
above,
guy
I
who
think
lives
that'd be-
above cars at that point.
Alright.
Yeah.
So now we have California King Bed.
Mm.
Yeah, she was trying to king bed him. Anyway, what was I gonna say? This stand, you're just making someone forget when they break a rule that you set up. I think it's the memory that you're thinking of at the time of first taking it from you.
But see, what works with that though, right, is that it's the conditions for her stand being able to work are so like wide.
So it gets F'd.
I feel like it's like around the chocolate disco. I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
it's almost, yeah, it's like there.
So now
Yeah.
we have a Quite strong stand. Born this way. Motorcycle.
Yeah,
Ooh,
motorcycle sand. I like this.
Dude, I love going this way.
I love female Jotaro. Anytime Jotaro is loved by me. Now, this stand though, as cool as it is, requires cars to open something. I mean, I guess you could set up a situation like that, but like, it's just like, I feel like cars will eventually realize, like, since he has the durability to keep taking these hits, he's gonna eventually realize. Actually, no, I don't think he would. I think his first instinct would be to fly away, but like, I don't know how this would chase him.
We don't know the conditions of the opening, right? If you open something like a pen or a door, it'll activate, right? But what we don't know is, can it activate if someone opens their mouth?
It cannot.
know?
It cannot. Josuke tests that with also blinking. It can only be with like physical objects like a book or like a pen.
Well, regardless of its condition, does it have the destructive capability? Better than White Album?
Better
Yeah.
because you're not physically there. It's independent of its user.
So above the Derby Brothers?
It's definitely above the Darby Brothers. Don't even ask.
That's-
A lot of people. Listen here, I could beat the Darby Brothers in a hand-to-hand fight.
So now we have
Les Fueles. Is able to transport items and people.
useless.
Yeah.
Below or
Yeah.
above? Because Enigma can't even activate.
Yeah. Below.
Well, Enigma is able to store objects itself. You could just be like, hey, cars, look at this World War II fighter plane I stored. Pocket. I wonder what I'm gonna do with
間を0.5秒だけ吹っ飛ばしたその時間内のこの世のものは全て消し飛び結果だ
I am a rock.
I like I'm a Rock's face. It's like Killer
It's
Queen's
similar
face.
to Bastet.
but it's funky cactus man.
So it will like trip cars up, probably.
Yeah. Probably.
Can't-
I'd put it above. No, above Bastet. Yeah.
It's an outlet in this rock, bro. It's cool.
So now we have Yubiwa.
Doobie Wah.
Alright, so it is an automatic stand, and it does pursue its target, and it can do it at any distance. But it has a pretty average power. It just kind of follows, and it makes like a tornado. Yeah, it's below Born This. It's like Born This Way again, but like, I think it's better.
Just better than the Derby.
Everyone's better than Third Brothers, but we're moving on.
Love Deluxe.
Ooh, part 2.
Love Squared Deluxe.
Yukiko back with a vengeance.
Okay, basically it's able to make hair grow wherever a designated target has touched.
Is it better than the original Love Deluxe?
No, definitely
Yeah,
not.
it has an extra love, which makes it weaker.
Okay, so
Yeah,
where do we
even then,
put
he was
this?
like, whatever, Obama-
Does it do worse than Woody Blues?
But like, I can make Moody Blues just stand in the spot Bruce Lee was, and then make Cars fight automatic Bruce Lee.
No.
Fine.
Okay.
Shot key number 1.
It's not particularly special. Left hand, right hand transfer. Wow.
You're basically a normal. You're just doing what a normal person can do, but a little bit better.
Shot key number 2.
Transfer anything from his left foot to his right.
No, it's probably
Alright, I-
just as bad though.
All right.
Poison gas.
But it's just not. It won't really be able to fight cars.
Yeah, this is just like a poison that just burns. You think it affects cars even a little bit?
The thing
Yeah.
is too is that, like the stand for all intents, it's bound to a soccer ball, and thus bound to the brother.
You must play FIFA with cars. I like the dreadlocks on the stand.
Love Deluxe, bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now we have. It looks like could do something. Vitamin C.
I mean, the problem with vitamin C, it's as long as they would stay within its range.
But does its power at least old cars or ties cars? Like it's just ability in general.
It's able to punch someone into a wall when they're softened.
It can stand rush at least.
Actually cannot stand rush.
Just makes it
That's
worse.
so dumb, but it has so many hands. It should be the easiest.
It can attack with its multiple hands, but it's not able to stand rush.
Okay, so I guess it could hold off cars as long as its ability.
It's kind of like you can think of it as like Spice Girl, basically, but worse.
Yeah.
Or Spice Girl. Okay, if it's worse Spice Girl, then I guess it goes like, well, obviously gets effed by cars. Below Tower of Grey.
Yeah.
So now we have Walking Heart.
Basically, it turns your heals into blizzard.
Users heals or like
The
anyone's?
user's heal.
Like the
Alright,
shoes or their actual heels?
Like their actual heals.
Alright, so that's useless because you're just
You just have knives on your legs.
yeah, you're basically just saying
Yeah,
I'm gonna
and they
try and
can-
fight cars close.
They can extend as far as 4 meters,
Oh.
and it can penetrate. It can penetrate any surface, any.
That
So
still doesn't kill cars. So
yeah, no.
Yeah.
to surprise him.
I mean,
it's 4
yeah, he'll be
meters.
like, "Whoa, my bone blade kind of looking like a joke right now."
Yeah, then he'll just fly away and he'll be out of range.
Then he sends
Yeah.
Squirrel down to
Yeah.
do his bidding.
So I get its range is just not enough destructive potential at all.
Cause like it's also limited to only her heals. Like if she could do this from like her hands or any part of her body, it would have been like much better. All right, next sound is what?
What's weird about them? I'm gonna read you exactly what the wiki says. Right. Those unfortunate enough to become its owner are cursed to receive money until it is physically unbearable.
More
Really?
money, more problems. Like you kill cars by having him make bank is the question. I don't know, man. Like
I mean, I guess crushing is the best bet, but like he'd regenerate for a while until.
so he'd just be stuck under a pile of cash.
But even if he got stuck under it, couldn't he like shapeshift out of that thing?
At some point, it would just keep on going and growing.
What's
and
the
growing.
condition to getting out of the stand?
The only way to escape it is to return all the money that you have at the time to the previous owner, or have the money destroyed by another person.
So
The curse.
I'm willing to say that I feel like that cripples cars.
I mean, because it looks like it's a guaranteed kill for him, just because of who Cars is.
yeah. So I feel like this would just end up ruining car experience as being an ultimate life form. So it's like this stand is based on time, is the thing. So like yeah, after 10,000 years, this would be better than Sea Moon.
Or is it just on the bottom of Crippling Cars, just to say that?
I think it's
because
at the
it takes so
bottom
long?
at crippling cars
Okay,
because
okay,
it just takes so long.
Now we have Blue Hawaii. It has the ability to mind control.
It can't mind control the person you're targeting, believe it or not. If you're targeting someone, it cannot mind control them. Instead, you have to mind control someone else to attack them.
It's like, could you say cars, or like just say in general, like, man, I want the people nearby me, which so happens to be cars, and like I don't know, some randos. Hey, the sun, just kill the sun. Can I mind control cars into trying to kill and murder my target, the sun? And then on top of that, if you're able to like choose anything, not just people, then that even makes it better.
I mean,
You
it can only control one person at a time too.
That's fine. God.
Can it at least hold him off, you would argue?
I guess, because
Yeah.
even if Cars kills the one person coming after him, he can just keep on sending troves of them.
Dude, that's like me stepping on ants walking in a singular line.
Exactly. That's
Okay.
exactly what it'll be like.
Okay, do we put it like in that gets F'd by cars? Like top?
Mhm.
Next we have Doggy Style. They kinda like Stone Free.
Doggy style's a
Yeah.
lot different than I remembered. He would just be like, he's like, I can sense your heart rate because I'm ultimate life form, and then just kill you.
This, I guess we can ascertain it's like Tattoo You bet. It says below Tattoo You just because you have like 12 dudes with you.
Which is better, being 10 dudes or being string cheese?
I don't want to be either of them against cars, but I guess with the boys.
Me and the boys.
So now we have Brainstorm.
All right, so yeah, it's able to melt flesh. So like, all right, so yeah, it pierces the skin, digs into your body, and it spreads like a virus.
So I'd
guess-
actually
I mean, with
put it
this thing
like
though,
that.
it doesn't have a weakness to light and/or hormone energy though. And then
So yeah,
since
I'd put it
this
above
is
Cripple
the
Haze, right above.
yeah, because it's yeah.
0.5秒だけ吹っ飛ばしたその時間内のこの世のものは全て消し飛び結果だけだ
We have Ozone Baby. So it's kind of like Black Sabbath because it is a long range automatic stand. It can manipulate air pressure, but does that like do anything?
So is it like echoes?
It can crush like bottles of water.
Of course, Car's
I mean,
the ultimate life
I
form.
mean,
and
it's-
his water bottle arm.
I don't think it does anything. I mean, it's gonna like make cars like slower, and it is an automatic stand, so he wouldn't see it.
It gets F by Cars.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay, so is it like the Fool bat?
Put it right below the Fool.
Yeah, so that'd make it better than Echoes. So now we have Dr. Wu. So it allows the user to make himself into small particles. It can invade someone's body actually, and it can also create an allergic reaction.
Yeah, you know, Cars and his peanut allergy. Alright, so no, this isn't gonna be very helpful. I don't think giving I mean,
I mean, we don't really know because like he's used it to like go inside people's bodies and like.
well, he can put shit like sleeping pills, fucking sedate the people or whatever.
So I guess yeah, it gets effed by cars, pretty obvious.
mhm.
Yeah, because it's also bound to the user.
Yeah, because Doctor Wu has to use it. Worse than Paper Moon.
Yeah.
So now we have
Awakening.
affect the vector direction.
I mean, Cars just isn't able to do much.
So would you say like ties cars or cripples car?
Above Craftworks? That makes it worse than Red Hot Chili Pepper.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, like, comment, subscribe.
Make that notification bell so you can be uploaded on our next video. And if we get to 100 likes, we promise that we will shave Luke bald.
Alright, so thank you to our sponsor, Obama, for sponsoring this video.
You're my favorite JoJo character, Obama. You and your stand, this is America.
Alright, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.